How's it going, everybody? Oh, I have to press the go live button. Let me edit the title so I can click bait gauge. Extra rare duo demo review. All right, so couple things. We got one demo to review today. Lars, who I've reviewed his demo a couple times now. He's pretty sick. He's 2400 elo on Faceit. And even more importantly, we have a special guest today. Gage is also coming in to
What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen?
to watch the demo. So let me make sure you're turned up enough. Let me get this scene selection properly done. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So now I can put this in my replays folder and we'll be good to go. How's everybody doing? How's it going, Aish? Lars, glad to see you're actually watching this. Lots of people get their demo reviewed and then like never watch it, and I don't know if they just watch the VOD or what they do. So we'll see. We'll see. Get this. Load it, and then I'll stream to Gage. You demo reviewing a pug? Yes. Where's S-Fan? S-Fan, unfortunate news, but S-Fan did end up...
Die.
Yeah, he died after I reviewed him playing because he played so horribly. So let me stream this to here. All right. Where's Lars? There's Lars. Wait, is my shit working? All right, we're going to take a technical pause. And by technical pause, I mean I'm doing this shit live. For a second, I had my F1 key set up, so when I held down F1, it would speed up the demo. And I want it to come back. So let's go CSGO demo commands. All right. All right. Let's see. Scroll down. This website is dog shit. What a horrible website. All right. Let's see. Demo pause. Demo resume. Demo time scale. Okay. So let's do bind F1 demo underscore time scale. Let's do 5. Wait, but then that's just going to toggle. Wait, how do I do the toggle bind? CSGO toggle bind.
I do agree with you, Silk. It is kind of lame. People are indeed random in pugs, so just
It is true.
keep that in
Not
mind.
I've had a couple people actually send me like their team demo to review, and I've actually sat in and coached for a team before, and talked to them about what they were doing wrong, and one of the guys kept getting tilted because I called him out because he kept making so many fucking mistakes. So CSGO toggle bind. My fucking overlay crashed when I tried to do that. Okay, so how it works, bind blank toggle. Okay, all right, so I think I got it. Bind this toggle 1 space 5. This might work.
Oh, Liam, I like the wall in your background.
Thank you.
Showing you're a real handy lad.
Yeah, I'm a handy lad. My shit's not working, bro. I literally got it to work like... We're giving it one more shot. One more shot, Lars.
Oh my god.
No. CSGO demo binds. All right, one more try. Oh, here we go. This one's it. You have to make the alias, and then you can copy paste it. All right, so we're gonna do this. Make it F1. Then we're going to do... You guys see how prepared I am for this fucking demo review? You see, this is the preparation and the care and the time that I take before a demo review. Okay. There we go, boys. See, isn't this so much more fun? This is so much more fun. So knife round, we'll skip ahead in this. Whatever. Let's see, what side do they pick? They pick CT side. He's a B player. This is a pretty high-level lobby. This is high-level lobby. I'm going to get like 20 people asking. He has 2400 elo. He goes for the raw peak without flash. Just, you know, whatever. Yeah, you died there. But my recommendation would be to have somebody behind you flash. It's a more of a higher percentage play if you do flash. If you just go in blind there, or not blind, but if you go in there with no utility, there's a good chance what just happened happens. So they end up winning the round, and it looks like he had just stacked B for that one play. He's going to be able to buy MP9. I don't know how I feel about the smoke there. Yeah, it stops the rush, but also it's not a good smoke at all. As you can see, there's a gap on the right side. And I don't know. T's haven't really done anything. He didn't hear the footsteps that made it seem like, hey, maybe I should throw that smoke now. But they're playing nice and slow. This is fine. So he knows one's boiler door. Before he peeks, he's going to flash, but he uses both of his flashes. He's down to no util. And he didn't even see anybody that round. Didn't even see anybody.
Wayne, he doesn't pick up the deagle. Big setback.
Big setback. So here we are. That nade should do some damage. And it does a little bit of damage. His teammate gets run over Arch. He flashes over Arch. He's allowing them to wrap. And he's smoking himself off. This is decent. The only problem is that what just happened, right? His teammate in CT just died, and so now they can easily push through. He gets the one lurk. Oh, there's actually a second lurk that might get him here in a second. Luckily, his teammate comes in and saves him, but now it's a 3 versus 2 B retake. He does have kit. He only has 12 bullets in the M4. Two v 2. He has to stick it just about now. I don't think his teammate has it. And I don't think Lars realizes that he killed everybody. Yeah, Lars definitely didn't realize that everybody was dead. But teammate secured the defuse. It was a bit close. Literally as close as possible there.
Dropping it off. Seems like a team player.
Big team player.
Now, if you're really a team player, you'd throw me one of your 4 knives, but we'll talk about that later.
Unfortunate. Doesn't take any team damage, which is nice, or self-inflicted damage, but unfortunate his jump bind key wasn't working for him. But no, we got the re-smoke Arch. My only thought right now here, Lars, is just pick a spot and stick to it, like you're doing right now. You were kind of caught in between 2 angles there. Maybe just dedicate to one. It's better to dedicate to one angle than it is to half-ass 2 of them, in my opinion. So it's a 2v2. You guys have no top mid control, and they had 2 on B site already. I guess your B players had to have known that, but you're still not rotating. I guess you're just calling in the save. There's no point in rotating over now. It is a 3 versus 3, but your teammate goes down. They have an op. It's going to be really difficult to retake this. You do have kit. Your teammate does have full utility, but he's only 23 HP. I don't know if this is it. You guys don't really have the econ. Like, yeah, I don't know if that was the play. I think saving there. I understand that it's a pug, and that saving's kind of frowned upon in pugs for some reason, but it's still a high-level pug. And I like this play. You could have done it a little bit better. You secure the kill, though, so we'll take that. And you didn't have any teammates come with you. So after this, I'll write that down. We'll go and review it a little bit. Or not review it, but show you how to really do it properly after this. because I've been doing it in scrims lately, and it's been pretty successful.
With your boy.
Yes, Gage has been slinging out with it. It's worked well. I don't know how I feel about this one in particular, especially because your teammates have the sound cue on A. But luckily, they secure the round somehow.
They're
You haven't
sick.
really done too much. I'm going to be honest with you, Lars.
They're sick.
You haven't done shit. You haven't done shit. But your teammates have done a lot and really helped out all of this. So let's see. Let's see. Maybe they go for a sick play. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that.
By the fact they did that.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, come on. Just eat the flash and stay up there. Eat the flash and stay up there. I wouldn't have fallen back. Good molly. Good counter molly. You still have a guy arch, so falling back to site here is fine, I guess. There's a minute left. You do the one-way smoke, which is somewhat readable, but also very effective still. You get the one. You fall out of your smoke. You either need to reload at this point or you need to repeak, because just sitting here, wasting time, I mean, at least utilize it with reloading. They know that you're here. You might as well just spend the time to get the extra bullets, because with only now 7 bullets, you're not going to be able to do too much. And you just sat there. I mean, you outwaited your stay. You were no longer welcome. You just sat around way too long. You got to do something, right? You had your teammates go down. You need to alleviate the pressure off of your arch teammate and the rotate over. So maybe actually trying to get aggro there instead of just sitting and waiting and waiting and waiting, because you're just going to get killed. You flash for your op. He gets 1. You flash for his re-peek. Guys in the CT smoking, you have no idea. Oh, this is unfortunate. The guy's wrapping around. He's about to get the opper. Trigger discipline. Love it. Gets the 1. Where's Lars? Oh, I forgot what number Lars was. Uh-oh. There we go. We picked it just in time for you to get that deagle kill. You got 1. Whatever. What can you do? It was unfortunate timing that the guy was able to walk through the CT smoke. So you guys go for a nade down mid. My recommendation is if you get blinded here, or like, you know, there's a smoke thrown or something and you get lost, you don't know what's going on, you don't want to die, don't hug left wall and jump up and down. Go hug right wall instead, because right wall, they can't just see you all the way down. Luckily, you still stay alive for a bit, but you end up dying on it. You go back for the boost. Works pretty well.
We need to start doing that.
Yeah, I know. So good kill right here. I was going to mention before, just because you already have a second player already kind of spotting mid, maybe instead of peeking top mid from this angle, you move back a bit like you are right now, and you can just hold the boiler door out. Because I'm thinking if I'm coming out top mid, right, and I don't immediately see anybody, I'm not going to be swinging porch looking for this. And even in this like transition area, you can't really see, but right here on the screen, this transition area, nobody's pre-aiming where you are. So instead of taking the primary gunfight, taking the secondary gunfight and really like, not where the main angle is, right? But the second angle, I think you might be more effective. Like peeking right into this, maybe not. I do like the reposition. But I think falling back and playing the deeper angle would be more effective.
That's another one.
Yeah.
I like the falling off though. After getting man advantage and just
3v1. Lars is playing for stats. He goes for the swing, dies.
oh
Horrible CS, Lars. I would never do this. And luckily your teammate's about to pop up and get the
no
kill.
one ever does.
Why did it
Come on.
freeze? Did my game
I
crash?
don't know.
Did my
Your
game
Discord
crash
str-
mid-demo?
The Discord stream is fucking dog shit.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
Bro.
You can't really see what's going on, Gage? I apologize.
No, I can. It's just like it's like I'm watching RuneScape.
Alright, so you support B with some nades, and then you realize that, oh wait, my teammates all died, let me go back. Spam through his smoke would have got the kill right there. Gonna be honest with you, Lars. You get the kill. Good headshot. Now it's a 3 versus 2. You have 2 teammates towards B, you included, and they're up A. So now you rotate over. This is a doable retake. And now it's not a doable retake. Unfortunately, your teammates didn't get any kill. A 1v1 would be nice, but you still can knock it down into a 1v1. Crosshair placement was a little lacking. Looked like you fell asleep a bit going for that crouch swing. If you're going to peek a corner real slow like that, you have to have impeccable crosshair placement because you don't have the time of, like, to be able to surprise them and then they're caught off guard and then you have the time to adjust. They're holding that angle tight, so as soon as you're shown, especially since you're crouched, you're wider, as soon as you're shown, they're going to start shooting at you and they're going to get the damage in. You have to have that perfect crosshair placement to be able to immediately hit that shot. Oh, the quick switch. Come on, Lars. You're better than the quick switch there. Come on. Go for the Deeg spam. Maybe swing out wide instead of going for the walk swing when the guy was, like, shooting at your teammate. I don't know. But the quick switch, not it. Not the move. Are you guys going to go for a boost or something? Oh, the fake. Well, all right. It looked like you purposely threw the smoke fucky so people would try to do what they just did. But after you spotted the gap in the smoke, it looked like it wasn't on purpose anymore, because when you repeaked and there was actually a guy there, it completely caught you off guard. You didn't even get a bullet off on him. But no, if you see the gap in the smoke, I mean, come on, think about it from a T's perspective. If you're a T, you're going to try to crouch into that gap and pick somebody off like they just did. But if you can expect that and you know that the T is probably going to play aggressive like that, you know, that's an easy kill. And they feel stupid as shit afterwards. So there's a guy close. Luckily, your teammate gets the kill and you find cover. I do like that molly that you're throwing. I might steal that. So they get the smoke in, which actually kind of helps you. But you have to know that your teammate's getting isolated, and you do. This spot that you decide to pick to help watch the balk run out, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, you fall off, and you decide to not get back on. If you got back on, you would have been able to get the guy on balk. But you trade it. I mean, there's really nothing to complain about on that round. I really liked how you played around the smoke that they threw. They gave you space, and you took it. Lots of people would see that smoke and then get scared and just let their teammates hang out to dry. So it looks like it's a fast B. Oh. Go ahead.
No, I was just coughing because that's what I do.
Okay. Thought you had something good to say.
Nah.
You get the kill. 2 HP. Love to see it. You suicide. I mean, this is a proper pug. Last round. In God we trust. I love the I love chat right here, Lars. Love that. Let's see how T side goes. This is 8-7.
The only thing I'm not a big fan of is now that you are you're going neutral.
Could be going 11-11. Could have been a 11-10.
Could have been a 12-10, but
oh, 12-10. Yeah, you're right. It took a kill off the board for him.
So that's one big flaw. Since we're playing for stats, so I'm well, it was a little bit questionable.
Once again, Lars does fucking nothing. His teammates secure the round. Common theme. I mean, that's what happens when you play with really good people. A 4,000 elo player on your team. Ooh, and they get
either
mag
do
7.
everything or nothing. So, just seems to be one of those unfortunate games.
Pretty good spot, just holding. Nothing like, you know, sometimes it would be like, all right, guys, you have to push in and take that map control. But in this case, you know, your teammate's going down. The CTs might do some dumb shit. I completely agree with holding the angle. You decide not to pick up the deagle once again.
That
really
is
weird out of
knocked
Lars.
off. I'm giving you a score after this game, and after those 2 plays, it is going down. You were an A minus.
You haven't done anything. Will you get last kill? Survey says maybe.
All right. Do you pick up the mag 7 is the real question.
He does!
Okay,
Why did you pick up the Max 7?
for the culture, that automatically puts you back at an A+.
Oh my god, Lars.
You've gone back up.
What the hell's going on? I like that you go into apps with this. This will completely catch them off guard if they're close at all. I'd be so mad if I got counter mag 7 in apps. Lars is 2450 elo. Wait. There's a... Okay. Okay, he realized what was going on. I was very confused on how you were able to just get out and take a shot at the guy on site with the guy porch. I don't know. This is high elo. This is how level 10s play. Just a heads up, if you're under level 10, this is how bad level 10s are. And I'm not trying to be on a high horse. I'm not good either.
You're not level 10.
Yeah, hey, I'm not even level 10. Not even level 10.
It's hard for you to compare yourself to the level 10 mentality when you're not there.
That is true. That is true. But no, if you're lower than level 10 and you're like, wow, these guys suck, just imagine how bad you suck. And right on this death, you can see since the CT was playing deeper there, and he was taking the second line of sight instead of the primary. Your teammates, they didn't see him because they were already top mid. They didn't see him when they came top mid because he was holding deeper. And then you swing out and you get absolutely railed because nobody knew he was there because he played the spot deeper. But it doesn't matter. Your teammates secure the round. 12-11. Lars, Impact God, hasn't really done anything T-side. Gets the one. Love that. Guy just pushed down. You're going to stay here. You hate reloading, though. One thing that I've noticed is that you despise reloading. 10 bullets. There we go. We finally reload.
All I'm saying is, if you reload, you don't have the chance of getting that one bullet, one tap. Your odds go down. Yeah.
It's valid information.
This is the thought process of a level 10.
Now, it's going to get a little fucky here. I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised if you made it out alive. Let me clear my shit. So, you have a teammate up arch, but the enemy is pushed down mid, and your teammate has no idea. You have no idea either because your teammate has no idea. You know one's B, and so you're like, okay, other guy's A. Your teammate's like, okay, I'm going to come pinch around with you. But the only issue is that this guy's about to come up and kill you, and you have 8 HP. Yeah. Does your teammate clutch it out?
BK
Survey says
I think he's 3K low.
There's one. Grabs bomb. 10 seconds. 13. 12. This guy whiffs first shot. This is level 10, everybody. This is what you're striving to get. Tucked in the corner, this is fine. You were just waiting on util. Your teammates don't really do anything, so now it's a 2 versus 4. And it's coming down to you, Lars. Your teammate has AK, so technically your teammate should be doing most of the work here, but you can still do a decent amount. They re-smoke B, you know that there's a guy CT. They molly it off and flash. You're going to peek with this molly out. You're going to die. Yeah, sorry, Lars. Unfortunate. I don't know. If I were you, if I was in your shoes right now, I'd be taking a little bit, I would be playing a bit more risky. I'd be going for more aggressive plays. Look at that EU silent jump. Love that. But I'd be going for some more risky plays, especially in the 2v4 right there. You were kind of just waiting. Maybe just try to pop through the smoke, catch somebody off guard. But again, even right here, you're still just really, really slow play. It's a 1 versus 4. And then that's the play that you go for, right? I know you only had P250, but still, you could have got a kill. You're just playing a bit too nervous. I mean, if I was in this lobby, I'd probably be playing the same as well. But you have to play your own style. You have to play what you're good at doing. And it doesn't look like you're too comfortable. One thing that's a pretty minor thing, but something that you can actually work on. For example, when you got that kill on the Opper peeking boiler door, you didn't attempt at all to flick to the guy's head. You just saw that your crosshair was on him, so you went for the 4-bullet spray down. Getting in the habit, and like, yeah, all right, you're going to confirm that kill 99% of the time. The 1% of the time, the Opper might like do a crazy flick and get you no scope, right? But getting into the habit of trying to flick up to the head and readjust your crosshair, do those micro adjustments, even like in that situation, even though it's not super necessary, Lars, once again, last alive, but even though it's not super necessary in that situation, just getting in the habit of doing it is always going to be helpful. P250, let's see, can you get one? No, you can't. You walk into the smoke while it's fading. Smoke fades. You're not looking at anything. You die. I don't know what you expected in that situation, Lars. I don't know what you expected. So you're 16 and 19. I'm pretty sure you get some kills here. I saw your scoreline at the end. I want to say that you got some kills at some point. Again, you're just playing super scared. I get it. Your teammates are dying, but your teammates are dying because they're taking fights. And you're like, while your teammates are dying, on all of these rounds while your teammates are dying, you haven't like seen anybody. You've never had an opportunity to really like trade anything out. And I don't know if that's just unlucky positioning or bad positioning. Once again, Lars, last alive. It's a very common theme. At this point, I'm just gonna say bad positioning. Now, I'm not basing that off of anything, but I think it's been too many rounds in a row of you being last alive or completely removed from the action for it to be unlucky. I think you're purposely choosing to play the lurk role, to play the, slower role. Like, you see him there, and you just, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. You're playing pretty nervous, at least from what it looks like. You really want that boost. Your teammate says, no, just go fucking kill him, Lars. Come on, Lars. And look, your teammate who was behind you still got in front of you to take that. Thank you, Kanasori? Kanzori? I can't read
Welcome.
it. I don't know how to pronounce. Welcome to the full demo review tier. But no, you're baiting, Lars. And it's painfully obvious. But you're still 100 HP. So I guess you'll win. They get nervous because you're still alive, so they don't even attempt to go for it. We love to see it. Let's see. Lars is 18 and 20. We go for the molly. We go for the nade. Both of them land. Not something super commonly seen. Having both molly and nade land. But then again, this is EU, so. You get naded down. You go for the awkward counter spam. Lurk smoke out. You're kind of being an elephant right now. Yeah. Like, you're not even... That wasn't even, like, an attempt to make a play. That was just, I'm gonna shoot some bullets and run away. But your teammates do have B secured. And now it's a 2v2. You have to do something at some point. Your teammate's on 14 HP. Luckily, he gets the kill. And you know what? I was wrong. You don't have to do anything at any point, it seems. I don't know, Lars. I don't know. Like, you haven't made many mistakes on T's side, but I feel like there was a lot of opportunity for maybe you to play with your teammates a bit more instead of just doing your own thing. That would have led this game. You guys still win this game. Spoiler alert, they win. But maybe you could have got more impact. Like, you're not anywhere near a position to trade for your teammates right now. They're just trying to do their own thing. You're not even, like, attempting to walk out, and now finally you start to walk out. You get the one kill, but that's it, because you put yourself in a spot where you can only get that one kill. So I don't know. Now you're in an entry spot. You're still walking. The flash came in. You're clearing sandbag. right? And look at this crosshair placement, Lars. What the fuck are you doing, Lars? Right? They counter flash in. This is high elo. They can counter flash and swing you at any point, and this is the crosshair placement you're going for. And you know what? I like the peek. I do like the peek, right? I like that as well. I like the entry. I'm glad that, you know, even though it came in the last possible round for you to get that entry, you did get it. Oh, it went to OT. That's why it seemed like you got kills. It's because it went to OT. So what? You got 21 in regulation. I know it says 20, but you did TK yourself.
You went 21 and 21.
Yeah, 21-21. That's, you know, that's all right. I just, like, most of your kills on T side were, like, after everybody else had died. I really like this. Where the fuck was this, Lars? Where the fuck was this the entire game? You're gonna wait until OT to bring out the cool shit? To whip out the 2K entry
nice
top
shots.
mid? Are you fucking me, Lars? Did you fall asleep at the wheel for the first 15 rounds? Did your coffee just kick in? Come on, Lars.
He just got his caffeine pills, and that's.
And you keep pushing up. You keep pushing. I don't give a shit that you died there. You keep pushing up. You're pressing the issue. Regular, like, what's the fucking word? Not overtime, but what's before overtime? Regulation. Regulation Lars doesn't do that shit. Regulation Lars is fucking sitting there. I can't speak anymore. Boiler door, nade out, just waiting, jiggling. That's what regulation Lars is doing. Look at that. You fucking jiggled the angle reloading. You're insane. I like OT Lars a lot better than I like regulation. Like, you're peeking out.
Lars is exciting.
Yes, this is fun to watch now.
I feel like I'm watching, like, Nico in his prime.
You can't decide if you want to go B or A. You decide A because you have teammates there. Look at that. You know one's B. Your teammate kills the 1B guy. You said, I'm so confident. I'm running with bomb in hand. All the way there. And you get the last kill. Headshot as well. Love it, Lars. Love it. This is some, like,
Lars
I
is
sleep.
one crazy motherfucker. Yeah. Like, I like this shit.
Oh. You still get one. You're sick.
That's fine.
That's all. I mean, like, the fact that you got one there is enough. And just looking at the mini-map here, your teammates are going to win this. Easy peasy. 18-15, all you guys need is one more round. All I'm
saying is OT Lars went from negative to positive because he got the TK.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the suicide. So, I mean, Lars is on one right now.
Oh, your teammates also kind of cleaned up there. But yeah, Lars, play like you fucking did an OT. I don't know what the hell. Oh, wait, I did say that I was going to show the...
The only thing that I noticed is that it felt like the entire time during regulation, you were playing to not make a mistake. And then when you felt like you were in OT, you were like, all right, we have some rounds to throw. I want to pull my dick out. And when you pulled your dick out, you guys won some rounds. You hit shots.
Completely agree.
You made space, and you just overall you played a more fulfilling role for your team.
So, Lars, this is what I was talking about with the top mid shit, right? Instead of throwing the smoke that you did, which was kind of like this, right? If you throw it a bit harder, so if you hit them with one of the while running, kind of right on this corner, so it goes deeper like that, that's pretty sick. And the flash, you don't want to throw it here, you want to throw it off of this, so you can peek with it, right? And then you can sit here. What you can also do, what we do in League, I got Gage coming up here, and he also peeks with the flash and pushes down because they're focused on, you know, the people pushing down mid with this smoke. They're not waiting for the bedroom swing as well. So it's a really nice duo, and especially if you can have your third guy just sitting right here with that smoke down. Let me rethrow smoke so you know what I'm talking about, right? So you're just coming up, throw it like that. If you have your third guy just waiting here, waiting for the run through, right? Maybe not sitting here because he could get spammed. It's most of the time when this smoke is thrown, people just start shooting randomly through it. So either just like here or just something right on the fringe of this where they're probably going to run through, where you can just see and help support your two teammates that are pushed up aggro. So that's my only recommendation when it came to like your solo plays that you were doing. But everything else, man, everything else, if you just play like you played in OT, you're fucking golden. You're absolutely golden.
I would say it was less of that demo felt like less of skill and like anything rather than confidence and just honestly just confidence. Because it seemed like in OT you got the confidence to take the swings and take the fights and you hit your shots. It's just after being in after playing passive for so long, you're gonna unwarm and those shots are gonna get less likely to hit.
Yeah. Canasori, or whatever the fuck your name is, yeah, message me on Discord for the demo review. Oh, you may have already. No, you didn't. Gage was subtweeting people.
I was?
Yeah, you had messaged me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the guy sent us demo review to improve. It's probably one of his worst games individually. Even at level 10s have bad games. Even pros have bad games. I understand that. This was not his worst game individually. I can guarantee that he got 24 kills. He had some impact. People have a lot worse games than this. This was like a mid-range game, and the fact that he showed what he was supposed to do, but only in overtime, and like answered all of my critiques, but only in overtime, showed that he could have been doing it the whole fucking game. He didn't. It's not like he was hitting some crazy shots. It's just that. You know, he played more aggressive. He traded out his teammates, or even took the initiative, so his teammates had to trade him out, and it worked. Best advice for coming back from holiday, like DM 2 hours each day or pug a lot, or whatever. Want to be back to top level when the season starts. DM, honestly, if I take a break or I switch a setting or something like that and I want to immediately get better or like get more comfortable with it, I'm going to DM a shit ton. But after that, really just, pugging some more, making sure that you're thinking about crosshair placement and it's not just about, oh, well, I DM'd 500 kills today, I'll probably play pretty well. But actually thinking actively like, okay, am I aiming at head level? Am I really making sure that my crosshair is in, like my crosshair placement's good if they run out here? What happens if they walk out here? Am I ready to flick over? But consciously thinking about all those doesn't matter your skill level. I still catch myself from time to time where I'm like, oh, my crosshair placement's dog shit right now. I need to move it up. Or if they walked out right now, well, am I going to get peeked with a crouching opper, or is some guy with an AK going to swing out? So you need to change from in that perspective as well. So sometimes not playing helps. Usually the rule of thumb is if you want to get better at something, you do it more. Yes, taking breaks is a good mental reset, but in my opinion, that's all it does. It's just mental reset. There's no like your aim's going to get better if you take a break. It's just maybe your mentality changes and maybe you think better or have better positioning, right? But your aim itself, the actual mechanics, it won't get better from taking a break. I think that's all the questions. I'm scrolling through chat right now. Let's see. I think that's it. So, if you guys want your demo reviewed, please become a channel member. If you only want half of a demo reviewed, that is an option. If you want your full demo reviewed, that's an option. If you want coaching, private coaching, hour-long session, that's an option. I think I even have like a 2.5 hour-long session up there or something like that. So everything's an option.
And if you want more duo streams, just put a W in the comments or in the chat right now if you want more double streams from your boy and Hard Fluff.
You know what? I'm on a roll. I know that next Sunday I probably won't want to do this, so we're gonna go. Don't fucking leave. Don't fucking leave. We're gonna do the demo review for the guy that just joined. Just to prove to you, if you guys want your fucking demo reviewed, right? Become a channel member right now. I'll do it live on stream. All right, so let's see. Ka John Ray. What is your in-game name?
Cool.
I'm not even. Why do you make all your shit so unpronounceable? All right? So you are. I just clicked the wrong button. Watch demo. You are level 8, 1779 elo. And you guys lose this game, and you go 18 and 18. And the match is on Inferno again. All right. So, let's go ahead and get this going. Put it into my replays folder. Open up Counter-Strike. How do you develop better aggressiveness? Gage, I'll let you answer that while I am opening up Counter-Strike and shit.
Okay. I would say it's a mixture between being more confident with your aim and just knowing what's happening in the play, because there's a lot of times where aggressiveness doesn't always work. So it's a lot of understanding how the game is going and how the other team is playing, and also just playing more so you are more well adapted to every type of situation. Would you say anything differently, Mr. Liam Hardbluff, the YouTuber?
Let me make sure my thing's being streamed. So, develop better aggressiveness. I mean, you have to be confident with your aim. It's hard to be aggro if you can't shoot back. And really just thinking before you do something, right? Aggressiveness is not just blindly running out. Aggressiveness is like, oh, this guy's reloading, or I just heard him walk away from the angle, or it sounds like he just pulled a nade out, or it sounds like they're changing up positions on CT, or oh, well, my teammates just did something towards mid. The cat player, like for Mirage, an example, if you're in apps, right, and you guys got people going mid, and you hear the cat player running off to help mid, you have a 1v1 on site, right? So that might be a risk that you want to take, where you want to take that 1v1, right? So it's not just, I'm going to walk out through the smoke here because I saw Stewie run out through smokes. It's actually thinking through why you would do something. Like if you're jumping window, you don't want to jump into window if there's a window player there. You want to jump into window if you get the window kill, and maybe the guy who's playing jungle or connector is more concerned about connector because you have teammates making noise there. You have to really think about why you would want to do something and why hypothetically it would work, right? You have to, what I do is I try to visualize where the enemies are, especially if it's like a 4 versus 5 or 3 versus whatever, right? If it's not all 5 alive on the enemy side, it's a little easier to try to guess where they're going to be playing. And when you can guess where they're playing, then you can guess where the holes or the gaps in their defense are, and then you can weasel your way in. So it's not just blindly doing some shit. It's really thinking about why you would be able to get away with something. So, let's see. We are looking for number 9. And because, all right, I need to put it into my auto execute, but I need to rebind my stuff. I apologize. I need to.
That F1 thing is just really bugging
yes,
you.
yes. It was so useful last stream. CS:GO demo binds. I forget what I googled last time. Is this what I'm looking for? This is what I'm looking for. So copy, paste, change this to F1. Copy, paste, change this to 3 or 5. Copy, paste, and we're good to go. There we are. So remember, this is now level 7, I believe. Level 8, level 7, something like that. The 360 out mid, love that. And you just get destroyed. It's pistol round, if you don't hit your shots, you're just getting absolutely railed. And that's what happened there. Happens to everybody. But you guys lose the round, so you guys go for a force up. You guys won't be able to buy AK next round. So Deeg's in hand. You did a decent job pre-aiming this. And now at this point, when you're... So you want to pre-aim the on angle, right? You just got to the on angle where it's that little sliver right down. You did a great job pre-aiming that. But now that you've already cleared the on angle, you want to swing to more of an off angle. So when the CT peeks out, you're not in the exact spot he's looking at. And all you're doing right now is just crouch walking up the exact spot a CT would be looking at if they swung out, right? So, and you're still crouching. Kind of awkward. But once again, like after you clear this angle, or after you're done holding this angle, let's see, does anybody have util? No smokes. Then you want to swing out right. You don't want to push up straight on this. So yeah, see how you swing out? That's how you wanted to play the last angle as well. You do hit them through smoke. Nothing really happens. You get the 1. Love that. But they're rotated B, right? It doesn't matter that you killed 1B. It's not a 1 versus 1 on site. You got 2 people speedway. Doing a good job at clearing out the angles. It's like you are comfortable with these. You're doing it properly. The only problem is that you're making steps and you kind of back turn to CT. I would not back turn to CT. I would assume that the guy hiding behind new box would stay hiding, and that the CT guys may not hide. So I would have flipped around there, but I mean, it's whatever. It was pistol round, or second pistol round, basically. You weren't going to win the round. It's okay. So you get the trade. Love that.
Cool, demon.
Unfortunately, you get shot in the back, and your teammates are going to lose. Oh, a timeout. We'll skip this. I'll speed it up big time.
Or you could
I'll
just
use
hit F1, but...
the big boy controls. No. F1 only does a little bit. So you're scouting, sitting behind everybody. That's fine. Whatever. It's a scout. There's not too much you can do with the scout on Inferno. You're going to try to entry top mid. This is probably your best play. Oh, wait. It's a fucking op? When did you get the op?
No,
I swear to God it was a scout. I swear to God I saw a scout. Doesn't matter. You have the op. Op is pretty difficult to use on Inferno T side. It's really great for post plants, but actually getting on the site with the op, if your teammates aren't getting all the kills, right, it's difficult to do. Unfortunate, you're full blind. The guy swings out wider. You get full blind again. You shoot your teammate in the back, but it's face it, so you do no damage. This angle that you're scoped in on, horrible. They can see you before you can see them. They can also bad because they're never gonna like really peek into where you were scoped. They're gonna peek more to the left of where you were scoped. So I don't know. I would just keep that in mind. Like that's the angle that you want to hold. Nobody in apps. I don't know why you got spooked from apps, but you did get the nice kill on site. Pretty difficult to do with the op. So credit where credit is due, but I don't know how you got spooked by the apps guy. I think there was like a decoy or some shit that spooked you. So your teammate runs into B, gets 2 entries, and all you have to do is plant the bomb, post up, and this is where the op is amazing, right? Just your post plants, you're gonna scope in here. You should probably tell your teammate, hey, I got CT, don't worry about it. You don't have to do that because there's an enemy coming out on the site right now, and your teammate is back turned. So we'll see how this plays out. You decide to switch up the angles. You got the first guy. Your teammate should be able to get this trade. Oh, he sucks. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. You didn't really do anything too wrong there. If I were you, I wouldn't have switched up the position. I would have told my teammate to turn around. I'll just post up CT. Because you have to expose yourself to CT to be able to see the spot, well, like coffin, right? You go for the op play. The guy was full blind. He killed you. I mean, yeah, it happens sometimes. Just opping on, like I'm saying, opping on Inferno is pretty difficult. I would not recommend it. Unless you're like 100% sure that your teammates will be able to get onto site most times, I would not recommend opping. Nice dig shot. Good entry. Or good trade. Looks like you guys should just buy digs more often. That's what I'm getting from this round. You go for the fake plant. You get the trade. You got no bullets in your AK. You know you have to stick plant. Do you have any util? You got a flash. I don't know if that was the best play in that situation. Like, yeah, you're forced to try to isolate the 1v1s, but out of all the plays, that was definitely one of them. I don't know if it was the best play. You're going to stick with the op here, and I think this might lead to your demise, or at least lead to your team's demise, because it's pretty difficult to do too much with it, like I've been saying over and over again. But maybe at this rank, like you're able to get away with just jumping around car right there without any repercussions, right? They didn't try to molly you, they didn't flash in and like try to retake car or anything. So maybe at this rank you'll be able to get away with a lot more. You can ask for a boost here to maybe get the coffin guy, and it looks like that's what you're trying to do. You say, hey, oh, look how smart I am. Look how smart I am. Oh, and you catch him off guard. Love that. Love that. You flash over. You go for the ground no scope. Yeah. Stuff like that you wouldn't be able to get away with in higher level gameplay.
You never know.
But you're able to get away with it here. And it's working out. Again, post plant op, very effective. So, moving forward. You're maintaining the op from last round. You go for this angle. You shoot. I don't know if I'd shoot there. I don't know if I'd want to give up the info that the op is towards B. Because that means that the A players now are like, okay, we can probably peek down mid and not worry about the op getting us from Mexico, right? If they're smart about it. If they're making those kind of deductions. But you guys are kind of lost. You got a teammate all the way on site. You got a teammate top mid. You got a teammate pushing the pool now. You're doing whatever the hell. It looks pretty convoluted, but luckily it's... Well, not luckily, but somehow it's still working. Your teammates are just waiting for the CTs to walk in, and now they got punished. Both of your Ts that had really good positioning died, and now it all comes down to this guy, really. See if he can kill this opper. And he can. And now it should be round secured for you guys. You got the op post plant, guys coming from CT, just the angle you want, and your teammate who has op gets it instead.
The fucking bold strategy, Cotton, and it works out.
Uh-oh, they're pushing mid. You need to run like hell. I would not repeat this. Like, yeah, you get the one guy. I guess your teammates kind of cleaned it up, but that could have gone horribly wrong. And re-peeking the angle where they know there's an op, I don't know. I think you're kind of asking to die. You're playing with death.
I feel like if you had a rifle, that's the right play.
Yeah.
Hopping, I would fall back, hold for the push on you, and just say, yo, they're coming down mid, and let your teammates fight. And if you need to, then you can fight back, but more than likely your teammates should clean it up.
So, I mean, that's kind of what you get right there for jumping around. You were making a ton of noise, and you just get scouted right to the face. One thing that you have not done that was done too much in the last demo was played it slow. Held your shift key. Really just walked around and slowly cleared things out. You're just hopping around, doing whatever the hell. Let's see how this one ends up. But you're not... I don't know. It's... I'm not surprised by your rank. I'll say that. Yeah, and just hopping around, doing whatever. Your teammates get top mid control. You're going to swing out here. You pick up the AK, 2v3. And you pick up the AK for the best time to have the op, right? Now you want to have the op back. This A-site post plant. Luckily, the guy that you swing doesn't have a rifle. He has op and he had pistol out. But this is where you want the op, right? You can easily kill this moto guy. That would have been a hit shot. And maybe you're just not a good rifler. maybe this is why you're buying the op all the time. So you're back to the AK. You didn't have money to buy the op. So gun out, and yeah, I mean, you make the noise going up there. So it's not uber surprising that they're going to start peeking you. Again, there's nothing about your gameplay that's subtle. You're not doing anything slow. You're not really, you know, being smart about things. It's just run through and try to brute force.
What I've noticed is it seems like every round we've watched you, something has happened in the first 10 seconds. Whether that's a kill, a fight, a death, everything just seems it's very quick. I feel like I'm watching executes.
It's a retake server. That's unfortunate, but I mean,
fucked.
you're kind of asking for it, just sitting behind the smoke. I don't know what you're kind of expecting to happen there. Like, yeah, maybe you can get some nade damage in, but like that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario just happened, but you're kind of asking for it with this. Who's your last teammate? Let's see him. Let's see him 1v5. Never mind. So last round a half, you don't have enough money to buy anything really, so you get the Mac 10 armor. Just the nade in hand. You choose nade over double flash, or over smoke as well. I mean, alright. Hypothetically, if we're playing a higher level game, you get that first kill car, you're slowing down, right? You're coming to a stop, you're letting the CTs figure out what's going on. Because right now, you are entering through a smoke with an op, while you have two teammates top mid, one guy banana, and then your closest guy to you has bomb, and now he feels forced to make this trade. I think he might actually get this kill here. Let's see. Mid-battle. Oh yeah, he gets this kill, definitely. But you're forcing him to take this fight because you decided to run through smoke with op. I don't think that's the play, but luckily your guy with the Mac 10 here, let's see it nice and slow.
The legend.
Absolute legend with bomb. Secures the round, saves the round even.
It's like I'm watching Zywoo.
Another timeout? Come on, boys.
Oh, is this a
Come
premium game? Oh, it says a premium game.
Is it?
Yeah, because there are multiple timeouts.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
I'm a virgin, by the way, guys.
That's how he knows. Alright, so you're going A. You're going to swing down. Nothing there. And so you're going to swing. Alright. Pro tip. If you swing mid and there's nobody to ramp, they're either already up banana or they're all in alt mid. So the last thing I would want to do after swinging down mid and seeing nothing is swing alt mid, because you're about to get absolutely shit on, or at least there's a 50-50 shot that you are. I would think instead maybe call over your A teammate and say, hey, let's push down mid if there's nobody here, right? Since they're giving us the map control, they're probably not holding a default on pistol round. But you did just get a lot of info. You heard a lot of steps. Luckily, they did run all the way up. And you called for a rotate. Your arch player's back already. And you're able to just take fights. That's always spooky when you don't even see him and you get gushed. Yeah, you're done for. Sorry. And then you guys lose pistol round 1v4 situation. Or 1v5, actually. He gets 2.
Fuck.
He gets 2.
I had hope for a second.
So you guys full save here. You're going for the buy next round. I really like this play. You know, just making sure that you're securing your gun into next round. This is what all my premium players that I get matched with do. They just fucking sit and spawn and do that kind of stuff. Alright, you're able to buy here. You guys should full buy. You guys do full buy. So you flash down. Unfortunately, you just can't land the shots. Those shots were not impossible to hit. You could have got one. And you're going to fall off this angle. Good idea falling off. The only issue is that your teammates couldn't really get any kills towards A. They get the one. You get that trade. And right here, you have no reason to swing out. Look at your teammates. They're all on a B site. They've already checked out for this round. They're saying, I'm saving. You swinging out here, although technically on the scoreboard it's a 3 versus 3, you're not getting one more here. You're not killing anybody. You're swinging out and you're asking to die instead of saving a gun. Maybe you get one more, because the guy fucking sucks. But now you've enticed your teammates to come over. You see the AK on the ground. You say, that's mine. Does anybody have kit on your team? We got one kit going on. You're going for the slow balk play. The only problem is just that you make steps. But do you guys get the kill? And you stick the kit. Well, stick the defuse, even though the guy next to you had kit. You guys still get it, so we're fine. We're fine. Not even worried. You said that's my RWS, even though you're playing Face It Premium.
My school.
So they're on eco here. You're stacking towards B this round. That's fine, whatever. You leave your B player because you have a teammate die towards A. Looks like they're coming A. They are. Now you're just getting some eco kills, right? One of them has AK. Last guy has AK. There we go.
No ecos.
No ecos. Unfortunate.
In that situation, what a proper pro player would do would knife out, run lane, to make sure he gets minimum 1.
Yeah. You got to get the ecos.
And then at that point, that's when you say dar check.
Zensu is getting the getting all the ecos right now. Actually, they're not eco. They're on buy. They have guns, somewhat. Oh no, they just recovered the info. They were on eco again. Luckily, you get that kill. If you had a better gun, more health, you die there. But that's fine. Whatever. Who cares? 3 versus 1. You're playing it nice and safe. I like this. You're not going for the last kill because you have 23 HP. Your teammate has 15. This is still very losable, but you guys win it. So you're up and down mid. You got to hit that. If you're going to ego everybody out of the op and say, no, guys, I'm opping down mid, you have to be able to hit that kill. Guy went right in front of your crosshair, swung out wide, didn't even jiggle anything. You got to be able to hit that. You shooting there confirms that the op is towards Arch. So, I don't know. And I don't know how, like, the flash works, but you're also really exposed throwing that flash. Another shot that you just have to hit, right? You decided way too late to switch over to that angle. And you just, if you're going to op, you need to be able to hit those shots at this level. So you hear him top mid. You go a bit wider than I would recommend. You know, I don't think, once you see that the guy is kind of falling off, you just got to let him get away with it. I know it sucks because you're like, there's a kill right in front of me. But you got to let him get away with it. You have to preserve your life because you'll be able to get more later on in the round. You just have to trust the process, right? You can't just immediately try to force the issue. Because you tried to force it, you ended up swinging into 3 people instead of just the 1. All right. You got to hit that spray. The guy ran through a molly. Yes, it's unexpected, but at the end of the day, you can't let that happen. You can't have a guy run through the molly and kill you when you have a SMG. An MP9 is so nice close range. You have to be able to hit that shot. You have a teammate leave. Very unfortunate. But it's 9-14. Probably isn't the reason why you guys lost. You guys are taking all your timeouts. Come on.
William, can you stop with these spoilers?
I'm sorry. Oh, he came back. Maybe they win.
Harder, Daddy. Okay.
You see him. You saw him. It took you 10 seconds to realize that you saw him, though. Really unfortunate. Ooh, you get the dink. You can't finish him off. Again, that's not something where you should be happy that you got the dink, right? Guys, I hit him 96. Just finish him off. No, you should got the kill there. You didn't immediately die. You whiffed a couple more shots after that. Like, you should have had that kill. And instead of it being a 2v3 right now, it would be a 3v2. And maybe it's winnable for you guys. So you buy up. You go for M4. No kits on the board, even though one of your teammates has $500 left over. That's tilting. You guys got 2 ops on A. You're the only rifle. You say, hey, 2 ops on A. I'm going to smoke off the only angle they can hold. All right. You hung your teammate out to dry. Look, he got the kill. He killed one of your teammates. In fact, he killed... Oh, I thought this guy was doing the best on your team, but he's not. But he killed one of your teammates, and you had no idea that he ran through smoke. You're just jiggling around. You didn't hear any of the sound cue. I don't know if you guys are like yelling at each other or whatever, but that's something where you have to hear that sound cue. Your teammate has to be screaming at you, they're coming B, they're coming B. They're literally planning on site, and you're still walking right here, right? 1v3, and you're done for. So, I mean... Lots of missed shots, especially on CT side. T side wasn't as bad for missed shots, but T side you never really had a goal in mind. You never were like, okay, I'm just gonna go banana this round and chill, right? You were always hopping around, going from spot to spot to spot. Maybe just, take a breath and really think about why you're doing something. Think about why you decided to do whatever you're trying to do. And then on CT side, there was a lot of opportunities for you guys for you to hit shots. Also for your teammates to hit shots. I saw a lot of the times that when the T's came up A, nobody got a kill, or like all three of you combined for one kill. So yeah, there was a lot of opportunity, and just nobody really capitalized on it, yourself included. So let me read through chat real quick, Gage. If you want to say anything, now is your chance.
Honestly, I just felt like the entire time, like the last two we played were just polar opposites. And I think maybe, see, I don't even know, because, like, what level was he?
8?
8? Oh, okay. So he was high enough to where, like,
Yeah.
good, like, better
Know
level
what's
plays
going
would
on.
still work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just seemed like it 90% of the time just came down to shots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't see any kills from you where I was like, wow, that was a nice shot. But I saw too many where I was like, that's a little sussy baka.
Yeah.
So
Lots
it
of
was,
you needed to hit that.
yeah.
So how do you structure your strat book / playbook, Word document, or what do you use? Do you have an example of one? So occasionally, like if I feel like grinding it out and none of my teammates are online, I'll just start writing everything down in a Word document so I don't forget when it comes to practice time. But if everybody's on, there's really no reason to have a playbook. And like something like a Word document, unless you really need to refer back to it, or like your teammates, like maybe one of your teammates is on vacation or something and they just need to read through. But let's be real, nobody's going to read through it, right? Nobody's really going to look at it. And with how much strats change and how, like, maybe, let's not throw that flash anymore, let's throw this one, right? Having to go back and edit that in a Word document for nobody else to really read, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. So I don't keep one up to date. I've written them in the past, but I don't really keep one up to date. It's not like football, right? It's not where you have a ton of plays and any of them can be called at any time. And, you have to study the playbook, make sure that you know what you're doing, right? There's not a lot of intricacy, right? Everything is kind of logically based of, okay, if they're doing this, I'm probably going to do that. And not everything has to be completely planned out, because the more you plan something out, the more moving parts there are, the more chances there is that something can go wrong in that. And the CT is like, maybe the CTs pick off one of your teammates that had to throw a smoke, and now it's like, oh, well, we didn't write about what happens here. So in my opinion, instead of spending time writing out a playbook, really just go over all your expectations of the default, and then just scrim a lot, right? The best way to make sure people memorize the plays is to call them over and over again until you get it right. If you just rely on, okay, I expected everybody to read through that, let's jump into a scrim, and then get upset when everything doesn't go perfectly, you're setting yourself up for failure. You need to set time aside to make sure that people know what they're doing. Do a walkthrough, do a dry run. They even do that in football, right? I know I just said this isn't football, but in this case it is, right? You read through your playbook, you read through all the things that you have to do, and then they do a walkthrough. You go, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. There's no contact. It's not balls to the wall. It's a scrim, right? You're just doing whatever you can. So, yeah. I play with very young teammates, and they have trouble remembering executes when we switch map and then come back to the map. Sounds like they're fucking dumb.
I need to know the age of them.
Like,
there's no way they're that young.
I've had this problem before. I've had people forget strats, and when that happens, when people forget strats, it's a cross between maybe your strats are a bit too complicated, or maybe the teammates that you're playing with are really like, they don't have a lot of experience, so they're not like, oh, okay, I've done something similar to this before, or, oh, okay, this isn't like some new crazy tech, like this is, okay, I know what's kind of going on. And I'm going to lean towards the latter. I think that your teammates are probably just really inexperienced. And for them, it's the first time that they're hearing a lot of these strats. Once you've been through a lot of IGLs and a lot of different players and stuff, there's not going to be too many strats where it's like, whoa, how do you come up with that? Where did you learn that? It's things that you've heard before, and it just comes down to execution. Again, like on the CT side, especially on a map like Mirage, right? Once you see the smokes come down, you know what's happening. It just comes down to execution. It comes down to who's getting the kills, what are you doing to mess up the strat, right? You're never going to really be hit with something that you're like, whoa, I had no idea what was going on, right? It's how you react to what's going on and how well you can hit those shots, or how good of timings the T's have with their flashes and how they're peeking it, right? So I don't know. If it's their first league season, then definitely inexperience. Even if it's like their first 3 league seasons, definitely inexperience. So unless I get another good question, we're ending stream. Again, like I said last time, if you want your demo reviewed, please click the join button on the channel page. I offer half a demo, I offer full demo, I offer private coaching. If you do get a demo review, I do it 1 time per month, and I'll do it on the nearest Sunday from when you send me the stuff. For example, we just had somebody get one today, and he sent it to me, and I did it right now on stream. If you send me stuff on Monday, I'll do it on the closest Sunday. Or the following Sunday if I wanted to speak English properly. So I think that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Gage for jumping in and giving out some spicy takes.
Yeah.
And yeah, see you all on the flippity flop. Also, just a little pro tip, Gage. Don't say anything for like the first 10 seconds after I say goodbye, because stream takes a second for it to cut off, and we don't want to get banned. So,
Yeah.
see you all on the flippity flop for sure this time.